Hey, what's up you guys? Today I am doing a review of the Blackest Night figures Series 7 Arkillo. Well, I think I pronounced it right. I get him mixed up with not Kiloi. Well, I got it right anyway. So yeah, well I thought I'd just do a review of a Sinestro Corps member. That's what it says on the box, so I think I got it right. I'll do a review on the Sinestro Corps member Arkillo. Now, not core, it's corpse. Probably can't read that. No, you can't read that. It's rubbish. Well, it says there, stupid lights in the way. It says Sinestro Corps member Arkillo. There's also a bunch of pictures on there. There's Arkillo, and inside there's a little booklet, and there's another yellow lantern. I call him a yellow lantern. Anyway, let's get back onto Arkillo. Yeah, well, I picked this up today and I thought it looked really cool, and I've seen him before and I just wanted to pick him up. So yeah, first of all, let's get onto the detail. This guy is superb on detail, absolutely amazingly good. I mean, you can see on that face so much. It's like, it reminds me of the Creature of John Carter. If anybody's seen that film, it's really cool. And there's a nice yellow lantern symbol. It's his hand with the ring on it. Cool ring. Some feet there, really cool, nice feet with the yellow boots, and really cool. There's a other little bit there that's another symbol. It doesn't have it on the other arm, it's unique to this arm. So yeah, I'm going to get on to the actual gimmicks and little things he comes with first. So first of all, he does come with this yellow lantern that is extremely cool, well detailed, and if you put a light through there, obviously he'll shine up, and I don't have the light in the moment, so it won't work. But if you did have a light, you could shine it through, and it looks really cool. But I think it looks very cool, nicely done, and this moves, so you can have it where you want to, not just stuck there for him to hold, but he can move it. So yeah, get on to his next little thing he comes with. This is a little stand that he came with, and I thought this is really nice. It looks very nice. It's got one peg for his foot that will go there, and you can plug it in like so, and obviously it will help him stand up. There, it looks very cool. I really do dig the way he looks. And on my stupid camera's not straight there. Okay, I really do love the way he looks. I think it's just the whole act of him being a real savage creature. I just think I love that. Let's get on to his next gimmick. This is probably one of the coolest gimmicks I've ever seen anything come with. Is his own tongue on a little necklace sort of thing. Now, I can tell you the story because I've read his bio and everything. I know why he holds his own tongue around his neck. Now, if you look in his mouth, you can't see that because of my camera, but if you look in his mouth, there is no tongue at all. No tongue. It's because, get back to the tongue story, well, he obviously is part of Sinestro's corps member. Well, he challenged Sinestro to be the head of, obviously, the leader, and he lost. And to show his defeat, I think Sinestro ordered him to cut his tongue off and wrap it around his neck for everybody to see, to show that he had been defeated. Now, I think that's really cool. The tongue has very good detail, and it's actually a different shade than the shade in his mouth, because obviously this would rotted by now. So I think they've just done a great attention to detail, and plus his string is really cool too, except I just don't like this bit here. They could have just neatened that up, maybe. So yeah, it does go around his neck very nicely to show his betrayal, to show that he has lost the core. So it goes around his tongue, goes around his neck very nicely, and I'm going to probably display him like that and holding his lantern, so all his gimmicks and stuff will be on him. Yeah, now there's no other gimmicks he comes with, so I'll just get straight onto the articulation. I'll take this off first. I'll show you him holding his lantern at the end. Get my words out. First of all, his head is on a ball joint, so great range of motion. It will go all the way around. It's hard to get all these positions, but it is on a ball joint. It doesn't look like it is, but it is. It's hard to move. Okay, now let's get on to the next part, is the arms. Now, what I love about the arms is you don't see there's a joint there to go up, or you don't see underneath that there's a joint to go up. So when you put it up, you don't see a joint underneath or a top. I think that's beautiful. It just looks nice. So if you did want to get him into a pose with his arm up, that's great. Sadly, no joint here for him to swivel, but that's not the biggest shame. His elbow joint, nice elbow joint, very tight. I like it. And his swivel here with his ring. Fingers don't have any articulation, that I don't mind. And the other arm has exactly the same, but obviously with his fist closed, does exactly the same. Then the legs, they're two actually different legs, so he doesn't stand up if the legs are actually straight. But we'll get on to these. Go forward and back, not out, unfortunately. Bend at the knee. I think it's, yeah, there's one point at the knee. And at the heel. But obviously this leg is actually different. So I'm just going to show you. If I straightened all of these leg joints, I'll show you what the legs would look like. And now it's not even. See that foot there, it would stand, but that foot is not all on the ground, so it doesn't look right. If you know what I mean. Doesn't look like he's walking. So all you have to do is bend the knee out a bit, and it works. Yeah, well, I think it's a very cool figure, and the lack of articulation isn't a problem for me because he looks so cool. Now let's get him holding all his gimmicks and whatnot. First of all, his lantern that he holds very nicely in those two fingers where the grasps open like that. And you can put him on his stand, like so. I'll stand back in a minute, show you how cool he looks. I'll do some size comparisons as well. Plus, and put this around his neck. Now, I'll probably display him with all of these stuff on him, because I've also ordered all of the Green Lantern movie masters. Then, then I'll review Parallax and all that. So when they come, I'll do a review for all of them and show you the Parallax parts. Okay, let's move back a bit, show you what he's like. So there, he looks very cool with his lantern and everything. You can have him holding his lantern up. I thought looked pretty cool, like that. Let's get some size comparisons in here. Moving right to the back there. So there he is. I don't have any other Blackest Night figures with me to display, but I can show him against some Marvel figures, because I don't have all my DC here yet. First of all, display him with Hulk. I'm not sure why you would want to display him with Hulk, but I'm just going to give you a little size on how big he is, because this is quite a big Hulk. Now, if you can see that, Hulk's tiny compared to him, and that's a very big Hulk. He's a very bulky figure and tall. Let me get on to the next one. I suppose I could display him with... Okay, I understand how Abomination will be bigger, but there. Very nice. He's my favourite. At the moment, he's like my favourite, just all-time character. He's just really cool. I mean, I will get Hal Jordan, Sinestro, and all that lot, and they'll probably be my favourites at one point. But yeah, he's a very cool figure, and I'm really happy to have him. So yeah, I will do more Green Lantern reviews. This is all I can really say about this figure, but I do recommend you to pick this guy up. I mean, the lack of articulation isn't bad, because I mean, it's not a deep lack of articulation. I mean, the articulation is pretty good. And that head sculpt is just fantastic. It is amazing the way this thing looks. I definitely recommend you to pick him up. If you can find him in your local comic book store, model shop, or whatever, classic collectibles and stuff, because I picked this guy up at a classic collectible shop, and that's my local shop that I always get all my good stuff from. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I will be doing more Green Lantern stuff in the future, and do more Avenger stuff. Actually, I'm going to pick up some more Avenger stuff, and I will be doing a review on the new Fall of Cybertron Transformers, Optimus, Jazz, and yeah, Shockwave, and I might do Bruticus. If you're lucky, I might pick him up off Amazon. So yeah, see you guys, thanks for watching.